Hello students. So continuing further, last time we verified relationship between coefficients and the zeros. Now we are given the zeros, okay, and we are asked to find out the quadratic polynomial from those zeros. That is, will have to use the same formulas, okay, of sum and product to find out a quadratic polynomial. Let's take our first example. So our first example is 1 upon 4 comma minus 1, that is our question. Now in order to find, now these are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial and we have to find that quadratic polynomial. So let's begin with an assumption. What do we say? Let the polynomial be in the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c, okay, and its zeros be alpha and beta. So we need to find the polynomial, and the polynomial will be in the form ax square plus bx plus c, okay. So let us assume that the polynomial zeros of the polynomial are alpha and beta, okay. So then in that case we will take that they will take that alpha plus beta is equal to 1 upon 4, which is equal to minus b upon a, okay. Now in the previous class we learned that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. So that is exactly what I have written, because what is given over here, this is the sum and this is the product, okay. So we are given in the question says is find a quadratic polynomial where the given each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros respectively. So if you put it down as alpha plus beta equal to 1 upon 4, and we know alpha plus beta is also equal to minus b upon a, okay, then we can easily say that b is equal to minus a from here and a is equal to 4. Then we'll take alpha into beta, because that this is also given to us, is equal to minus 1, and we know alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. So this we can easily take as how much? Minus 1 upon 1. Now since we are getting c upon a equal to minus 1 upon 1, and we know a is equal to 4, we can multiply both by 4 and we will get c equal to minus 4 and a is equal to 4. So in this case we are getting a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 1, and c is equal to, how much are we getting? C equal to minus 4. So if we put these are the coefficients of this polynomial. If we put this coefficient in place of a, in this we put 4, so we get 4x square. In place of b we put, so plus, we put minus 1 x, and in place of c we put minus 4, okay. Now moving further, we will take 4x square minus x, because this is minus, and again this is minus, so this. So this is the quadratic polynomial that we were looking forward to, okay. So remember, how did we come to this? We were given the sum and the product of the polynomial, and from the sum and product of the polynomial we are asked to find out the polynomial whose sum and product this is. Now we first assume that the polynomial is in this form. All polynomials are in this form, quadratic polynomials, okay. Then, and we assume that the zeros of this polynomial are alpha and beta, okay. We assume that quadratic polynomial has two zeros, and those two zeros we assumed as alpha and beta. Now we know that the sum of the products of the zeros is equal to minus b upon a, but we are also given that the sum of the products is 1 upon 4. Hence we get 1 upon 4 equal to minus b upon a. That means b should be equal to minus 1 because it's minus, and a should be equal to 4. That's how we get b and a. Now similarly we have been given the product which is minus 1. So alpha into beta is equal to minus 1, which can be written as minus 1 upon 1. So, and we also know that the product alpha into beta is also equal to c upon a. So we get c equal to minus 1, a equal to 1. But we know from our previous solution that a is equal to 4. Hence what we do is we take this down over here, the same thing is taken down over here, and c upon a equal to minus 1 upon 1. Now we need a as 4, so we need to multiply this by 4. Now in order to balance this, we also divide it with a numerator of 4. So 4 upon 4. So when 4 multiplies with minus 1, we get minus 4, and 4 into 1 gives you 4. So a is restored as equal to 4, and we get c as minus 4. So when we get a equal to 4, b equal to minus 1, and c equal to minus 4, all we need to do, these are the coefficients, remember, of this particular quadratic polynomial. So we just need to substitute those values over here and we will get our quadratic polynomial. Understood? Let's take our next example, which is 1 comma 1. That means the sum is 1 and the product is also 1. Now the questions which I am solving, you will find them in the description box. Okay, so no need to worry about where the questions are. Always find the questions in the description box. Okay, let's continue with this. So we get, once again we assume, let the polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c, okay, and its zeros be alpha and beta. Okay, then alpha plus beta is equal to 1 upon 1 we can take. Now we know that it is also equal to minus b upon a, therefore b is equal to minus 1 and a is equal to 1. Similarly, alpha into beta is equal to c upon a. Now alpha into beta is given as 1, which will take 1 upon 1, and this is equal to c upon a. Okay, so therefore it tells you that c upon a is equal to 1 upon 1. But okay, and therefore okay, we can say c is equal to 1 and a is equal to 1. So from this we can write down, therefore the polynomial is what? We've got a equal to 1, b equal to minus 1, and c is equal to 1. So we can substitute over here in this equation. So if a is equal to 1, 1 into x square will be, so we'll just write it down as x square, because this is, just write it down first for you, 1 into x square plus minus b minus 1, because b is equal to minus 1, and x plus c is equal to 1. So this can be written as x square minus x plus 1. So that is your polynomial. You can write this straight away rather than doing this step. This is just to show you all how we come to this step. Our next problem is 4 comma 1. That means the sum is 4 and the product is 1. So once again let's assume, let the polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c and zeros be alpha and beta. Okay, alpha plus beta is given as 4, which you can take 4 upon 1 equal to minus b upon a. That means b is equal to minus 4 and a is equal to 1, and alpha into beta is given as 1 upon 1, which means C upon, which is also equal to C upon A. So therefore C is equal to 1 and A is equal to 1. So both place C. So hence therefore the polynomial is A is what over here? 1. 1 into x square is x square. Next B. B over here is what? Minus 4. So we write it as 4x minus 4x. And C is 1. So we put C. So this is your polynomial. I hope you all have understood. Let us take few more examples. Our next problem is root 2 comma 1 upon 3. Let us begin with the assumption first. Let the polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c and zeros be alpha and beta. Okay, now alpha plus beta is equal to root 2, which is root 2 upon 1 equal to minus b upon a. But I'll not go further. I'll take the next one. I'll tell you why. Alpha into beta is given as 1 upon 3, which is equal to c upon a. The reason why I didn't continue with this further is because here we get a is equal to 3. Now if a is equal to 3, which is any number higher than 1, we need to multiply this by that particular number. So we'll take this as, since root 2 upon 1, okay, we can take this as minus b upon a, okay, which is root 2. We will multiply this by 3 so that a becomes equal to 3, since from here we are getting, so we are getting here c is equal to 1 and a is equal to 3. In this situation, always look forward to what is a. At one place if a is 1 and in another place a is some other number apart from 1, then you need to multiply the other number, like in this case this number with this particular number, so that the two become the same. And whichever number you are changing, like for example here we are going to change this to 3, then you need to divide this also by a numerator of the same digit, and in that case the numerator, or in here in this case the b will get changed. Okay, so this, okay, so then we from here we get minus b upon a equal to 3 root 2 upon 3. So b we get as minus 3 root 2 because the negative sign is over here, and a we get as 3, which is the same over here. Therefore the polynomial is, what is a? 3. So 3x square. What is b? Minus 3 root 2. Do not forget the x. And what is c? 1. So therefore the polynomial is 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. Moving on to the next question. It's 0 comma root 5. Once again begin with the assumption. Let the polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c and zeros be alpha and beta. So alpha plus beta is equal to 0, which we can as 0 upon 1, which is equal to minus b upon a, and alpha into beta is root 5, which is write root 5 upon 1, which is equal to c upon a. So in this case we can say b is equal to 0, a is equal to 1, here c is equal to root 5 and a is equal to 1. So therefore polynomial is, what is a? Just 1, so it is will be x square. What is b? 0. So 0 into x is 0, so nothing over here. So I'll just write it down over here for your benefit. 0 into x, put it down as 1 into x square plus c. C is what? Root 5. So root 5. We put it down as x square plus root 5. So x square plus root 5 is our polynomial. Moving on to the last question of this video, minus 1 upon 4 comma 1 upon 4. So let us assume, let the polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c and zeros be alpha and beta. So alpha plus beta is given as minus 1 upon 4, which is equal to minus b upon a. So therefore minus b upon a can be written as minus 1 upon 4. These two will cancel, that means we'll get b is equal to 1, a is equal to 4. Here alpha into beta we get as 1 upon 4, which is equal to c upon a. So c upon a can be written as 1 upon 4, c is equal to 1 and a is equal to 4. So this matches both places, so we can write therefore the polynomial is, what is a? 4. So we substitute 4 here, 4x square. What is b? 1. So 1 into x is just x. And what is c in this case? Just 1. So with this we complete this set of examples and we will next move to our division algorithm. Thank you for watching. Watch more videos of polynomial. Thank you.